Is sugar toxic? Is sugar poison? Is this stuff really white death? Well, let's just talk about some of the facts. The average American is eating over 100 pounds of sugar a year. Pretty startling. And we have a lot of diabetes, a lot of obesity, heart disease. And we also have an increase in what's called non-fatty liver disease. How do you get a fatty liver? Sugar, processed foods, sugar. How does that happen? Because sugar is just like alcohol. It's very addicting. But besides that glaring fact, it is processed by the liver. So just like alcohol, when you ingest a lot of sugar, it's being processed by your liver, and what happens to alcoholics? They get cirrhosis of the liver. It overtaxes the liver and causes non-fatty liver disease. And then we have manufacturers who are taking sugar and sugar cane, they're taking beets, and they're taking corn, and they're extracting the fructose from these corn, beets, and sugar cane, removing all the nutrients, removing the fiber, and now we have concentrated fructose, and they're injecting it into our foods. Go into your pantry and start looking at the labels and see if you have any of those ingredients that say corn syrup, fructose, sucrose, dextrose, sugar, 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 sugar. We are getting high doses, high frequency of sugar in our diet, sometimes without even we do. Well, we start reading labels. We start eating naturally, healthy, organic. We start growing our own food. Those are the first things that we can do. But what happens if you do have a sweet tooth? And moderation is great, but you still like, oh, I want some sugar. I want to put sugar in my tea or my coffee. I want to be able to make a cake. I want to be able to make some cupcakes or a cookie or something sweet. Well, you can. You can have your cake and you can eat it too. Because I just discovered, and this was probably about 4 months ago, I just discovered a healthy sugar alternative. And I cannot believe it. This is how awesome God is. He creates such perfection in nature. And if we'd only use our eyes to see and to use what He has given us. There's actually fruit that is in Asia that the Buddhists have discovered. They've been using it for years. This fruit is very special, perfectly designed, because it does have fructose and glucose in it, right? But in the manufacturing process, what they do is they remove it, and what's left is a very powerful antioxidant called mongroside. And this mongroside is a key component to the sweetness in this alternative sugar, this very natural sugar. So it tastes like sugar, it acts like sugar, you can cook with it like sugar, you can bake your cake, you can bake your cookies with this sugar, same ratio, 1:1. You can add it to your coffee, and it will not raise your blood sugar. And it has 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 glucose. Oh, it just sounds like too good to be true, right? Sounds like something that needs to be in the Garden of Eden. Well, there is a sugar alternative that acts just like sugar, but is healthy for you. And I love this sugar because of the fact that it has the powerful antioxidant, which is an anti-inflammatory, and it can benefit your health. How can you have your cake and eat it and have an antioxidant fighting free radicals, not adding to your waistline, not spiking your sugar? Well, let's stop talking about it and let's go inside and I'll show you it. Okay, this is the sugar that should revolutionize your life, your cooking, your eating. Monk fruit. I love monk fruit because it is a 1:1 sugar substitute. It looks like sugar, it acts like sugar, it doesn't have any aftertaste, and it's 0 calories, 0 glycemic, which means that it will not raise your blood sugar, period. won't touch it. So if you're a diabetic, you're not going to have any spikes, but you are going to be satisfied because it tastes just like sugar. It acts just like sugar. In fact, I'm inside now. In fact, right now I am canning my zucchini relish. I've revamped the recipe to use my monk fruit sweetener instead of sugar. I am going to be canning jams this summer. Oh, I can't wait. Strawberry jam, monk fruit. Peach jam, monk fruit. Apricot jam, monk fruit. All of these jams now can be substituted with monk fruit sweetener. These, I mean, jam that tastes like jam, that doesn't have an aftertaste, that has zero carbs, zero glycemic, zero calories. Like I said, you can have your cake and eat it too. Cake? Yes, you can bake a cake with monk fruit. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it in your tea. You can make cookies. This is the healthiest alternative. There's no side effects if you eat too much. You're not going to get diarrhea. You're not going to get bloating. Nothing. God has created this wonderful fruit, monk fruit. And during the process, they remove the glucose and the fructose, and what's left? That mongroside, that antioxidant, which is actually good for you. Where can you eat sugar that's actually good for you? Well, right here. So my friends, I get this through Amazon. You can also get this through Walmart. I like the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener brand just simply because it is the brand that is just like sugar. It's white, it's classic, and it's just perfect for my needs. I think there is actually a brown monk fruit sweetener. I haven't tried it, but the classic is what you want. Now it is a little expensive. It's expensive like stevia, but I can't do that. And remember, things like agave still raises your blood sugar. Things like organic sugar is still sugar. It's just refined differently, but it has the same fructose in it that regular sugar has. Oh, it raises your blood sugar. It's not good. Organic, raw, agave, all of those will raise your blood sugar. Honey raw is still going to raise your blood sugar. Even though it's a slower burning sugar, it's not that much slower. This is free. This is free. It's free. Starry found you all a free sugar to use. Add it. Add it to your pantry now and get making all your treats and canning and just switch over. This is a no-brainer. This is going to save your health.